Hey, a very good morning to you. This is Ken here. You are watching from my digital marketing live, Facebook live channel right now. So this video, I'm inspired to make this quick video. Also because of lately I have a new student whom is learning from me about affiliate marketing as I have been starting to coach since last year in 2020. So um, when I the story the backstory is such that he is originally he wants to start his own businesses. He of course he found one or two partners, and he was very excitedly, they brainstorm for ideas. I can't really remember the details, but fundamentally is that uh, both of uh, both of them are actually have no entrepreneurship background. They are employees, and well, whether they have that mindset, to get things together. I believe they are not ready. Of course, when someone has a new idea about businesses and they are very excited to start, right, and they felt good about starting, right. So being in the MLM space for affiliate marketing, right, um, yeah, my attitude about this is that I don't discourage people about their big dreams of starting something on their own. However, but deep down inside, I have great mentors that teach me in businesses and entrepreneurship, right. So this is why I'm a big supporter about, especially when we are just starting out, right. It's good to start learning real marketing, and sales skills from in the MLM space, or another way you call it is affiliate marketing. That means helping other businesses to market their products and services, and we get profit sharing from it. You see, so that we do not need to undertake lots of traditional businesses stress, right? So today, this video is I want to bring out this point because it is such a timely moment. Um, why is that so? Because um, um, I found the credible answer from multi-billionaire Grant Cardone, which I saw his interview on the YouTube, right? So these days we can learn lots of things from the YouTube, and he in one of the questions posted to him about businesses, about starting up businesses, right? He pointed this out specifically about he mentioned that there are he's from America, right? And in fact, I'm not a Grant Cardone fan or his follower or his subscriber in his YouTube channel. However, I believe in law of attraction, and I've been thinking about how can I help my new student to really embrace about really focus in the affiliate marketing space, instead of right away jump into starting totally from zero a new businesses. So Grant Cardone pointed out that he said that in America today is there's 34 million businesses already, um, and then that he's saying that there is no need for anyone to go and start new businesses. He say what more important is about going to all these businesses and helping them to bring businesses to them. So my understanding from his reply is such that such a wonderful and credible information that I can repurpose that interview video and share it with a lot more people, including my student for my affiliate marketing coaching class, right. Is that there are a lot of people that they have that they have the idea that they want to start a business for themselves, especially when they are coming from an employee background, and they start to get the idea that they can no longer depend on one source of income, to survive. You see, in the current times, right? So they want to jump in and and in a part-time basis start a brand new business. However, a multi-billionaire Grant Cardone himself said this. Okay, he said that there's no need for us to actually go and start any new businesses at all. Instead, we should be going to take the initiative to go to all these businesses, and most of them are failing according to him, and or if not, it just break even. He said there's a very small percentage that actually strive, and succeed hugely. Okay, so he said that if we really are interested in entrepreneurship and growing the business, like we should have the initiative to go to all these failing businesses um, and break even businesses, right, and help them to bring businesses to them. So do you know how I interpret that reply? Which is it put a smile on my face. Isn't that a form of instead of saying directly, isn't it like saying that, isn't that a way of like helping businesses to market, and then get paid for it, like a commission or profit sharing from it, right? Isn't that a affiliate marketing context, right? So it's so wonderful that I received this credible information, which I believe I'm a practitioner of law of attraction. This piece of information attracted to me, so that I can have that credible information from a multi-billionaire who has gone through ups and downs and lots of economical cycle, throughout his years as an entrepreneur, right? To present this information, his interview video, to my student, and many of my followers or my audience are on this channel, right? So that I can leverage on through his words, his wisdom, right, to share it, especially my student, that it would be more productive to be especially when we have zero experience, with no money, and nothing to fall back on, in the context of starting a business, right, is to acquire that kind of business skills, and from an affiliate marketing space, because you will learn, to a certain extent, real business skills in marketing and sales online. Like, before, maybe sometime down the road, you can consider that you really, that you want to start your own. I think that is a more productive, more efficient and wiser way to actually go into business, because not only you're going to make the money quicker, and you undertake lesser risk. So and in fact, about the about Grant Cardone, right, I'm not a fan, I'm not his subscriber either. I would say that I'm very thankful again to someone that I look up to, is Mr. Russell Brunson, because I'm also a ClickFunnels subscribers for building sales funnels, in the affiliate marketing space, using sales funnels to market my MLM business. Is that he is like into a partnership with Grant Cardone. Then in quite a number of his videos, he brought up this multi-billionaire name, you see. So I start to be exposed and have that kind of awareness to this person, you see. So I believe that because through that connection, I'm learning from Russell Brunson a lot about online marketing, right? It attracted Grant Cardone interview video to me. Okay, so and it came at the at the optimum time that I can present this useful information to my student that is learning from me about affiliate marketing. I'm coaching right now, that I can show him that he's actually can give him a peace of mind that he's actually investing his time and money in the right direction for a start, especially in creating multiple sources of income in the online space. So watch this space. I'm going to combine this introduction video for myself and leverage on Mr. Grant Cardone's video about about helping other businesses, okay, that is struggling to bring in businesses for them by being a marketer. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you like this video, do give me some support by liking my video. And if you're watching this from my YouTube, right, do remember to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. So I'll see you in my next video.
I get money, I never think about, okay, I'm gonna get 10 million bucks, and I'm gonna sell it. I never even think about that. I'm gonna get 10 million, and then I'm gonna.
You gotta have a dream.
The School of Greatness.
Yeah.
Please welcome Lewis Howes.
Done some amazing stuff. Spent the last year with this show called Wonderful Billionaire. Before I talk about the show, I want to give some people some nuggets and ask you what are three things that you believe rich people do differently than poor people?
Rich people do not value money the way poor people do. They invest money, they don't spend it. You know, the best spending is still worse than the worst investment. Like you could make a bad investment that would still be better than a smart spend.
Really? So what's a smart spend, or what's a smart spend versus a bad spend?
I don't really know anything that's a smart spend, but you know, you spend money, when you spend money, you don't get an investment back. And when you invest money, at least you got a possibility. I mean, at the very least, you get a tax write-off. So if I spend money on a belt, I can't write it off. I can only wear it. And if I invest money in a Grant Cardone belt and wear it on stage and it flops as a product and nobody ever buys it, it's at least a write-off. It was at least a promotion. So a bad investment is still better than a smart spend. So wealthy people don't spend money, they invest money. Number two, they also know that money is not required. I think a lot of us, if we grew up poor, we believe it takes money to make money. Our parents told us that. Maybe a grandparent or the neighbor or somebody said that to us because that was how they justified not having their breakthrough and getting trapped. They're like, oh, the reason I didn't get out. And we know everybody's got an excuse in their lifetime. Everybody uses them at some point in their lifetime to trap themselves. This idea that it takes money to make money is not true. It's a myth. It's the number one reason why I did the show, the Discovery Show, to debunk that on TV, that I didn't need any money at all. They offered me $100. I'm like, just keep it, dude. Like, no, we got to give it to you. It's part of the show. And I'm like, I don't need the 100. They're like, no, but you got to take the 100. It's part of the show. So the third thing I would say about wealthy people is different people have different ways they invest, but they tend to be more focused on the long-term appreciation of an asset rather than give me money this second. And I think they're not stuck in this get rich quick thing.
It's a delayed gratification.
Yeah, they're more like, I'd rather have wealth tomorrow than rich today. And they do have a distinction between the rich and the wealthy. The super wealthy are looking to create wealth beyond their own means and needs. Like they're not thinking about their kids, their boat, their plane. I know people think that, but that's not actually true. They're actually thinking about how do I create wealth for a lot of people. Amazon's got 1 million employees. Yeah. Now, most of them only earn minimum wage, but there's some people at the upper level of Amazon that are making fortunes.
Yeah, and I'm curious, you wanted to debunk this myth of that it takes money to make money, which is something I heard a lot growing up, and a lot of people think, well, unless I can't make it because I can't invest it until I have it.
Salon. I'm going to start a new masseuse place. I'm going to start a new cosmetologist house. I'm going to start you got a new idea. Nobody needs it. Like, if you were an alien looking down at the United States of America and saying, okay, what is there too much of? Restaurants, bars, and businesses. There's too many of them. And then some kid pops up, Paul pops up and says, I'm going to start a new business. And the guy from outside the planet's looking down there saying, well, that's stupid. Why don't you just go 2/3 of all the businesses in America break even or lose money?
So what I'm hearing you say, Grant, is a lot of people have the dream of wanting to start and launch a business. But what I'm hearing you say is it's probably a lot smarter to go find a failing business or a business that's breaking even, jump in, add value, and see if you can 10x that.
Dude, that's how you get on planes. That's how you go to the hospital. You need emergency care. You don't build a hospital. You just go to the hospital. You want food, you go to Whole Foods. You want gas, you go to the gas station. It's no different in business. called a going concern for a reason. Find a going concern that's got a brand, go in. That's what I did. I just went in and added value. Once I added value, actually we end up splitting off another business out of that. So out of that relationship, your first question was, hey, who are you looking for? I'm looking for contacts that can actually become contracts. I'm looking for specific relationships. They have to have money, they have to have credibility, they have to have credit lines. That's the only people I'm